yes, you can compete with Amazon. I'm going to show you how, because it's super situational, and if you're a beginner, just stay away from that. Like, just find regular product. There's plenty of opportunities. You do not need to do that. But first of all, I must be honest. I've even used that when doing online arbitrage. I used to do that a lot when I was doing retail arbitrage because it's totally different, right? But you can definitely apply these strategies to online arbitrage. It's just that, there's so much opportunities that I did not have to do that. When I was doing retail arbitrage, I was able to get products super cheap where Amazon was on the listing. And, for a lot of them, like products on clearance, so if you source at Ross, you can probably do it. But yeah, for online arbitrage, I haven't had to do it yet, so I may do it in the future, but maybe with the leads I found today, those leads that I'm going to use as example may not be profitable anymore. I found it a long time ago, but yeah, I'm going to show you a couple of strategies that you can apply to compete with Amazon and things that you need to look for. Before we get into that, we have a Discord server. Check it out in the description. Join it. It's the best way to reach out to me if you have any questions about Amazon. I'm always over there hanging out. We had a live call the other day. It was super great. Learned a lot of stuff. So yeah, definitely join the Discord server. Let's hang out. You can hang out with other sellers too. Like, there's a lot of great sellers over there sharing a lot of tips. So yeah, definitely join the Discord server. So let's get into the computer. So there's two products that I want to show you, and it's going to be two different strategies, but I'm actually going to share with you three strategies to compete with Amazon, and I'm going to show you a few things that you need to look for. So this is the first product. Yeah, as usual, my Prime membership will not renew. We know that already. Well, if you watch previous video, you already know that. So yeah, here's the first example. So if we scroll down on the keeper graph, the first thing you will notice is that actually Amazon do not get the buy box on this product. The buy box is way below. So the pink line right there that you can see is the buy box, right? The orange one is Amazon. You can see that the buy box is way below Amazon, and people keep saying this product, and Amazon actually do not get the buy box at all, right? So if we go to buy box statistics, you can actually confirm that Amazon does not get the buy box. There's a couple of big accounts on the listings, but it's just for the sake of the example. So if Pharma Pack is on the listing, you probably will not be able to compete because they're going to get all the buy box. This is not the case here. We can see that Brando, whatever, gets the buy box all the time. So when you see that happening, if you can get the products cheap enough, you can get the buy box. You can definitely get the buy box. One thing I wanted to talk about as well is, it may not, I don't think it's the case for that specific product, for that specific lead, but things that you will see happening is, it's not the case because you see that the price is decreasing. Amazon decreases its price time over time. I was not able to find an example that I can show you, but sometimes you will notice that Amazon's price is super flat. And here's what I suspect. I suspect that Amazon on some products, some listings, have to respect MAP pricing policy. So what are MAP pricing policies? MAP pricing policies is prices that the suppliers give you, the brands give you, that you need to respect, that you cannot go below. And I've seen that happening on some listing where the buy box is under Amazon is way over the buy box and it's not competing with the buy box, and the price is super flat. It may be the case here. I don't know if they're gonna go like lower than $9.89. It may be the case here where they will not go lower, and I suspect that they cannot go lower than a specific price because you see them not matching the buy box, right? They do not even match the buy box. So keep an eye for that. Right here, Amazon could actually go lower and like get the buy box all the time, but they do not do it. But sometime you will see that Amazon do not go under a specific price. And these are great opportunities if you can actually get your product cheap enough, right? Yeah, so always look back, even if you see that Amazon has the buy box at the moment, always look back and see if in the past people were able to get the buy box when they priced cheaper than Amazon. So as I said, here's my second strategy. When I was doing retail arbitrage, I was doing that a lot actually, and not really a lot, but I was doing it often. And on listing that, like, because sometimes if you source at Ross and stuff, sometimes you can get Under Armour shorts for like $3, even $2.49, stuff like that. And but Amazon's on the listing, at $25 and stuff. So most of the time, you can just come in the listing and list your products at $18, even $20 sometimes, and Amazon will not try to match your price. Even if you go lower, like probably if you get your product at $2.45, you can probably go as low as $10, right? So if you cut the price significantly against Amazon, you're gonna win the buy box. And like, yeah, if they are selling the products at $30, $25, and you can come at $15, $20, you're gonna make a lot of money, a big return on investment, and you're gonna win the buy box. So that's the second strategy. Keep that in mind. So yeah, watch for those types of keep a graph. If not, like, just do as I said. It's super situational. I've been doing that a lot when I was doing retail arbitrage, because there's way less competition when you do retail arbitrage on those types of products, right? So I haven't seen a direct translation to that second strategy when doing online arbitrage, but keep an eye for it. Like, add this to your game plan, to your game book. Remember that it's something that you can do, and maybe the day will come where you find a lead where you can do that. As I said, remember that I haven't done that specific strategy for online arbitrage. I've done it for retail arbitrage. This one, yeah, like if I see the buy box like this, and if I get the product cheap enough, I'll get it for online arbitrage. But yeah, so that was the second case figure. Let's look at the third one. So here's another product, and you can see that it's a little bit different. You see some dips, you see that the buy box dips, but Amazon's price is pretty much straight all the time, right? So, and I believe it has to do with, as I said, it probably has to do with map pricing policies. Not sure on that, like, don't quote me on that, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it has to do with that. So you can see that the price dip, like the buy box dip, and Amazon do not dip. So if you price at those points, like where the buy box dips, let's zoom a little bit. Right here, if you price at this point, like around 743, yeah, if you see that, it means that you can probably get the buy box and sell at this price. So same thing, what you want to do is check the buy box statistics, and you can see that Amazon has the buy box at 923 and only 55% of the time. So 45% of the time you can come in and actually make money on that listing. So you will see that there's, like, if you want to win the buy box, you need to cut the price a little bit. This guy is able to get the buy box at 916, but what is Amazon's priced at right now? Yeah, 923. So yeah, just look at the buy box statistics, pretty much set. Look how much you would need to cut the price to actually be able to get the buy box. So right here, I'd say, to be safe, like, go to 8.59 like this guy, $8, and maybe you will need to go lower, but I'm not really sure. You can probably get away with not going as low as that. So as we see the dips over there, yeah, like maybe 740 something you can get the buy box. Apparently 849 you can get the buy box. Yeah, and just, yeah, look at that, look at those drops, look how low you need to go with your price to actually win the buy box, and start experimenting. Now, do you need to do that? No, you don't need to do that. There's a lot of opportunities. There are so much opportunities that you do not really need to do that. Just keep that as a tool that you can potentially use. I haven't had to use it. If you don't know, I'm making, like, last month I made like $35,000. I haven't had to use it once. I think actually, yeah, one of the product that I sold yesterday, I was competing with Amazon, but that's pretty much the only product that I did, and I only had one unit. It was super situational. But yeah, like, you do not have to do this. There's so much opportunities that you do not really need to dive into those type of strategies. Just keep that in mind. If you ever come across a product that has a super great return on investment and that you can actually compete with Amazon, yeah, maybe consider it, but do not specifically look for those types of products. There's no point in doing so. Yeah, so that's it for today. I hope it was helpful. A new tool to add to your tool belt. As usual, if you have any video recommendation, you can do them in the comments, or you can come on Discord. By the way, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for a new video every day at 3 p.m. Check out these other videos, by the way. And yeah, that's it for today.